Дойче Думков, ты еще увидишь, как из-за твоей продажной глупости, Анна-Лена Бербок, Берлин будет гореть.
Надо как-то сделать так, чтобы американские солдаты начали гибнуть.
Да мы сотрем в порошок Варшаву и Вильнюс.
Почему мы признаем Францию в ее границах?
Как я хочу посмотреть, чтобы Урсулиха фон дер Ляля корчилась с куском беспилотника в глотке.
Когда на сегодняшний день мы говорим, что война будет безъядерной, мы, наверное, лукавим.
По количеству на душу населения, правда, Канада ее опережает, но Америка — это мировая держава победила.
Я сейчас требую спалить Берлин.
Welcome to a new episode of Russian Hate Speech, where we explore the most absurd statements from Russian propagandists trying to fuel anti-Western sentiments among Russians. We begin with Belarusian propagandist Andrei Mukhavoshyk, who draws a bizarre comparison between the current war and World War II, portraying Russia's aggression as a continuation of a historic struggle against Europe.
The first war to the death was the Great Patriotic War. Now, this is the second war. Because it's the same scenario. It's a united Europe. Hitler is gone, but everything else remains. Instead of Hitler, we have Britain and the United States backing a united Europe.
Comparing Western democracies to Nazi Germany is a gross distortion of reality. Britain and the United States are not aggressors, but supporters of Ukraine's defense against an unprovoked invasion. Next, we have Alexander Mikhailov, a Russian military expert who elevates Russia's aggression to a quasi-religious mission, claiming the country is destined to fight against all the enemies of the planet.
Russia is destined to constantly fight against everyone, against all the enemies of the planet. Russia is tasked with the mission of cleansing the world of those who, are ready to drive it into nuclear ashes, a fate Russia has never sought.
Russia positions itself as a global savior while simultaneously threatening the world with nuclear weapons. This rhetoric not only exposes the Kremlin's paranoia, but also highlights its cynical use of moral justification to excuse aggression. Finally, we turn to Andrei Klintsevich, who shifts the focus from Ukraine to a broader anti-Western campaign, revealing Russia's ultimate goal of dismantling the Western world.
Ukraine is the short-term task, but our ultimate goal is to defeat the West, this hegemony, the dollar, and everything else. If we have the opportunity to defeat them, to crush them, why should we stop here? We can't stop. If we've already set this movement in motion, if we realize that we're building a new world, these bricks, then we must keep moving forward.
Klintsevich's statement lays bare the Kremlin's imperial ambitions. His talk of crushing the West and building a new world through bricks ignores the reality that Russia's economy and international standing are crumbling. This rhetoric is less about practical goals and more about maintaining a narrative of strength for domestic audiences. Ultimately, the Kremlin's rhetoric is a smokescreen for its declining influence and limited military power. The world is not witnessing the rise of a new order, but the desperation of a regime clinging to outdated imperial fantasies. Join us next time as we continue to break down these dangerous narratives. Until then, stay informed and don't let propaganda win.